Hi, my name is Jon Bergmann, and I'd like today to talk about teaching, the art of teaching. I was on a Twitter discussion a little bit while ago, and I was tweeting. I got to tweeting with a guy named Dr. Kwame Brown, and we were having this conversation about what good teaching is. And I made the point, and I said, teaching is all about the relationship between the teacher and the student, and I believe that's true. But he made a quote that has really stuck with me, made me really deeply think about teaching. He says, John, I think we need to agree that education is the intersection between, hear these, relationship, curiosity, and content. And it's really struck a chord with me as I've begun to think about how that works. Because you see, I think relationship matters. It's that relationship between the teacher and the student. That's something that's not taught necessarily in our colleges of education, or sadly maybe not even valued in our society. Curiosity. Let's talk about that some more. Curiosity is where that's what the student brings the curiosity to the classroom. And I think one of our jobs as educators is to not squelch that, but to encourage curiosity, allow them to explore things on their own. And then content. We still need content. Oftentimes kids don't know what they don't know, right? And so we as the educators can help them explore that. But here's one of my fears, as I've been in education for a long time, is I'm afraid that our schools, actually, what we emphasize in school actually looks like this graphic. See, I think 90% of our time is spent on content, and we forget the other two aspects, the relationship and the curiosity. Now I get it if there needs to be a balance. I think it ought to look more like this. You see, where it's about 33, 33, and 33. It's a third of each. We need all three. Curiosity, content, and relationship. We need all three of those things. You see, and if one's out of balance, it's all whack, right? If you have a teacher who's all about relationship, nothing wrong with that to a point. But if they don't really have content, sometimes they know their kids, but they're not teaching anything. Or if you have a teacher who's all about student curiosity, it's all student-centered, and there may be a good case for this, by the way, but in many cases, sometimes the kids don't do enough, right? There's kids who don't have the motivation to just do things on their own. And if it's all content, well, then we have kind of the situation we're in today, where we have this sort of overemphasis on these standardized tests, and teachers feel pushed down, and they feel like they don't have anything to offer. See, they went into teaching because of relationship and curiosity and content. I think they need all three. So I want you to think about what is it that we really need for our teachers. And I think it's those three. But let's not overemphasize any one of them at the expense of the others. And that's what I think.